everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a great weekend. It is reset day. Y'all know the drill. I'm going to be cleaning my house top to bottom. I also have a little mini grocery haul I'll share with you guys. It was like a fill-in haul of a few things that we needed. I'll share a meal plan. I also went ahead and made myself a little cleaning caddy today just to make my life a little easier. That way I have all of my supplies in one place and I can just carry that basket around instead of having to run back and grab this or that. So yeah, I'm getting started here in my two younger kids' bedrooms. I'm gonna strip their beds and go ahead and wash their sheets, put some new ones on, and their room just really needs mama's touch today. So I'm gonna do a little deep clean in here. I had already washed the rug that goes in here. I just needed to get it put back down. But before I do that, I just wanted to do a good deep clean in here. I'm gonna vacuum and mop the floors. By the way, you guys probably are gonna hear my kids in the background of this voiceover. I have tried to record this voiceover so many times. It's been one of those days where it just is almost impossible to get it done. So here I am just pushing through background noise and all. As y'all saw, it's also pretty early in the day. I woke up this morning feeling motivated. My house was also disgusting, and that's another motivator for me. I was ready to power through, get it done. So I had some coffee and I got started. One of the comforters is actually done already, so I'm just gonna go hang that on the line to dry. That's one of my favorite things about having an older washing machine is how fast they wash. We've had a newer one before, and I swear that thing would take an hour or more to do the wash cycle, and my older washing machine does the full cycle within like 20-30 minutes. It's super fast. So crossing my fingers that thing will last me a really long time. But coming back in, I was showing y'all one of our strawberries. Just about every day lately, we've been able to go out and pick a strawberry. Every day we have one that's ripened up, so that's been really exciting. The kids have really enjoyed picking those. Going ahead and moving here into the kids' bathroom. Really needs a good clean in here. I'm gonna start off by scrubbing the shower. Highly recommend, if you guys don't have one already, one of these extension handles. I got mine from Walmart. I think it was like $6 or $7. I do wish it extended a little bit further, but it saves my back so much. When I was using the sponge, I had to bend over quite a bit. I would even have to get down on my knees, which was killer on the hard floor. But with the extension handle, it's so much easier. I don't think I've showed you guys. I know I've mentioned it, but I don't think I've actually showed y'all. I did replace the shower head in here as well to the hose kind. That way I'm able to take it down and spray the walls. But the main purpose of this was so that when I bathe Palm, it's a lot easier to rinse her, and I feel like she gets a better rinse too. And I also put one in my shower. Total game changer. I like to clean my shower when I'm in it at night. I'll do it once a week, and it's so much easier now because I can just take the shower hose down and spray the walls and the glass when I'm done cleaning it. So it makes rinsing the shower super easy. I'm going to go ahead and take the kids' toothbrushes and the little glass dish that their toothbrushes sit down in. I'm going to take that all to the dishwasher. Normally when I clean my kids' toothbrushes, I'll soak them in some mouthwash, but I'm actually out right now. So I'm just going to take them to the dishwasher and I'll run them, and then we'll put them back in here and everything will be all nice and clean. I do replace their toothbrushes pretty often, but in between replacing them, I do like to clean them, whether that's in the dishwasher or soaking them in some mouthwash. And also the little glass that they sit in was super crusty and nasty. It had so much toothpaste in it. So I just went ahead and ran all that in the dishwasher today. By the way, yes, I'm cleaning my toilet with a cloth today, but this cloth is only for the toilets. I don't store it with the rest of my cloths, and when I wash it, I will just throw it in with some rugs or something so it doesn't get washed with the rest of our laundry. So I just wanted to clarify that, but I'm just going ahead and wiping down the base of the toilet and the floor around the toilet. Y'all probably have noticed that I still need to paint behind my toilets. When we painted in here, the old toilets were still in here and we were having to paint around those. And I didn't have a chance to really paint once the old ones got taken out and the new ones got put in. It happened really fast. But I do want to get all of that touched up. There's a lot of places in the house I really want to touch up.
Is it in the way you're moving? What's heaven like when you're like that? Is it in the way you're moving? Sunlight, sunlight. Is it in the way you're moving? What's heaven like when you're like that? Baby, give me more highlight, sunlight. Baby, give me more, some more, summer. It's a summer vibe when it's just you and I.
moving into my kitchen, I'm going to take a second to clean out my fridge. We had a few leftovers that needed to be thrown out. Not a lot, but just a couple of things. And I also wanted to just wipe down the main shelves here. By the way, if you missed it, I posted a summer clean and decorate on Thursday, and I love how my decor came out. I did most of my decorating here in my kitchen, but I did do a few things in my living room. But I love how my kitchen came out. I'm kind of leaning towards that cottage core style. I know it's really popular right now and there's a ton of people doing it, but I was talking about in Thursday's video how I just haven't been able to find my style. I've tried some things and nothing has just felt right like the cottage core style. So that's what I'm going to kind of lean into with my house for a while and see how it goes. It's also vintage, so I feel like it's something that would be really easy to thrift for. But if you missed that video, I'll link it down below. I was able to make a really cute, simple shaker peg shelf out of some scrap wood. So I will link that video down below for you guys. Like y'all see me unload and reload my dishwasher so much, so I just decided to do a little snap transition there. But I'm gonna go ahead and load up these dirty dishes into the dishwasher. There was a few dishes from our dinner last night that did not fit into the dishwasher the night before, so I'm going to go ahead and get those loaded, get my sink scrubbed out. By the way, you can probably see my kitchen table is full of decor. That's some summer decor that was left over that I didn't use, and then some of my spring decor that I needed to get put away in totes. So after I finish up here in the kitchen, we'll head into the dining room and get all that put away. I was so ready to have my kitchen table cleaned off again. But speaking of my dining room, and I kind of mentioned this a little bit in Thursday's video, that I finally have a vision for that room, and I am so excited. I am going to be doing some wallpaper. I also have an idea for my fireplace, and I really hope that it works out. Like I said, I'm going for like the cottage core style, and I have found some really great ideas on Pinterest. So I'm really excited to get started on that. Hopefully in the next few weeks, I'll be able to get started. I'm still picking out the wallpaper that I want, but the wallpaper will be going on the big wall, like when you're walking into or towards the kids' bedrooms, the wall that's there on the right, the freestanding wall. I'm gonna be doing some wallpaper on that wall, and then the lower half I'm planning on doing some detail work. But on that wall, I also really want like a old antique buffet style of cabinet. So I'm on the hunt for one of those. Super random, but I was giving my kids their vitamins for the day, and I was just showing you guys a clip of what they take. All of my kids really enjoy the Little Critters vitamins, so they take those, and they also take the Little Critters immune support. And then we also have these Digestive Advantage probiotics, so they each get one of those.
My heart was in chains, but now I'm free. Yeah, I am only focusing on me. Love isn't something that I need. I'm sorry if I'm making you feel like I'm leading you on, but
Y'all, my kitchen table was so dirty. There were so many crumbs trapped under the runner. I should probably take that off when the kids eat, but I don't. And normally when I wipe the table off, I just wipe around it. So I went ahead and took that up today, got all those crumbs up. I'm going to run that runner through the washing machine. Really quick, I'm going to switch over these sheets. I am going to use the dryer. I was doing a little bit of a mix of the dryer and the clothesline today, but I love having my clothesline because I can dry a couple of loads at one time. So it's really nice. And my clothesline, they dry so fast. These comforters did take a little bit longer, but they are thicker. So I just went out and flipped them over. The one was ready. So I'm going to take that back inside and I'm going to go ahead and get to work on the floors in my kitchen and my dining room. I like to go ahead and mop each room as I get it clean. So that way I don't have to do all of my mopping at one time. And the floor here by my counter was so crusty. There was a lot of crumbs down in between the floor and the counter wall. I've still got to get my baseboard, so crumbs get trapped down there, and I was trying to use a broom to kind of sweep them out, but the broom that I have is a makeshift broom. I had a broom head and I just took an old paint stick and screwed it into the head of the broom, but it's all stripped out on the broom part, so the pole won't stay attached to the broom. So I ended up just taking that off. But anyways, and I'm going to give it a really good scrub over here. One thing I love about the O-Cedar is that I can come up on the wall with it as well. And it just did a really good job at getting all of those stains off of the wall. By the way, I am using Pine Sol as usual to mop with. That's been my thing for the past couple of months. I've just been hooked on Pine Sol, the original scent, which is so funny because I used to hate the smell of it, but now all of a sudden I love it.
I don't really care if you are mine. I don't need another sign. I'm wearing you down to the ground. We're done for the night. I really don't care if you are mine, but I'm keeping you in the line. You really don't know which way to turn. You're always one step behind. Going down this road again. I don't wanna explain myself. You grasp.
By the way, y'all, the day that you're seeing this video, my roof should be complete. If you're new to my channel, I have been needing a new roof, and we got all the supplies. They came and worked on it last weekend, and they're coming back to finish up this weekend. And by the time y'all see this video, they should be done with it. And that's such a big relief because that's been one of those major repairs that needed to happen sooner rather than later. And so I'm very relieved to finally have that off of my to-do list. We're going to be taking a vacation in June. We're going to be going to Anna Maria Island with a whole bunch of my family. We all rented a house together and we're going to be staying for a week. The kids are so excited. We don't get to take vacations every year. Some years we go, some we don't. But we're going to be going this year and we're going with a whole bunch of family. So it's going to be super fun. But having my roof put on was something that I wanted to get done before we went on vacation, just so I could officially check that off my list, and that's not something I would have to be constantly thinking and worrying about while I was there. So I'm very happy and grateful that I was able to finally check that off of my list. And also I just want to thank y'all for watching my videos and supporting my YouTube channel, because without that I wouldn't be able to put a new roof on my house. So thank y'all from the bottom of my heart.
Although you've reached the end of my road, the glimpse that you think you see ain't nothing that
All right, y'all, so we are finally done with that end of the house. Normally when I'm doing like a whole house clean, I try to work from one end of the house to the other. So today I started in the kids' bedrooms, and my bedroom is on the opposite end of the house. So we're finally down here. I'm going to get my bed made up. I need to also deep clean my bathroom. I need to take care of the floors in here, and also my laundry room is a complete disaster. I've got so much stuff that needs to go back to my shed. It's just sitting by my back door and it looks super cluttered. So I'm going to get all of that taken care of today and just give my laundry room a really good deep clean. And I will be sharing a little mini grocery haul pretty soon. I did shop at Kroger this week. It's just how it happened. I didn't do a Walmart grocery pickup. We actually had piano on this day. And so while we were out at piano, I swung by Kroger and just grabbed a few things that we needed. And they were also having a mega event. I love to shop the Kroger mega events, and I haven't done it in so long, but I would shop the mega events and I would stack coupons on top of it, and I used to get some really good deals. And honestly, I don't know why I ever stopped couponing, because it was so much fun. So I'm thinking about getting back into that. That would be something super fun to share here on my channel. So if any of that interests y'all, let me know in the comments down below. I would be happy to share some of those kinds of videos. Y'all, that kid is a mess. He had me cracking up because I didn't even realize that he had done that until I sat down to edit this video. And he didn't even realize that my camera was recording. So I did get his permission before I kept it in the video. But anyways, but he was in here looking for his shoes. We were getting ready to go to piano, so he was getting ready for that. I am gonna finish up here at the vanity, and you guys aren't gonna know it, but we're gonna go to piano, and then when I get back, we will finish up getting the tub and the toilet. That's just the magic of editing. It looks like I seamlessly cleaned the bathroom without any interruptions. So just let that be an example. When you watch cleaning videos, they aren't doing it full speed ahead. There are interruptions throughout the day, breaks we have to take, and that's just the reality behind it. From the time you guys saw me clean the vanity to now cleaning the bathtub, there was a 2-hour gap. I cleaned from 8:30 this morning until I think I finished up about 6:30, somewhere in there. So I cleaned for a really long time today, minus the 2 hours that we took for piano, and we also grabbed dinner while we were out because I did not feel like cooking tonight. So we just grabbed some Chick-fil-A while we were out. But that cleaning time from 8:30 to 6:30 does also include any breaks that I had to take during the day. I'm a mom of 3, so I do have to take frequent breaks through the day to tend to them, and also to take a break for myself. I'll stop and take little snack breaks. Usually I'll sit down between each room for about 10 minutes just to give my back a break. When I first started my YouTube channel, I could power through and film and cleaning my entire house. This specific house, actually, I would clean it in 3 to 4 hours, but now it takes me so much longer. And also, when I started my channel, I only had the boys. Kai was in school, so he was gone during the day, and then Kane was a baby, so I would get most of my cleaning done during his nap time, so that also helped. But now I have all 3 of them home with me all day, so that does make a difference. And you know, the beauty of getting older, we just naturally slow down.
care if you are mine, but I'm keeping you in the light. You grasp for every
All of this trash on the floor, y'all, is where I let my trash can get way too full and it just overflowed into the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and get that all picked up. I'm going to get a clean bag in the can, and my candles that I got to go here by my tub, I had bought this riser for them to go on. But the riser, I guess the dye that's in the wood, when it gets wet, it leaks out onto the tub and it's kind of stained the tub a little bit. I was able to get most of it out today with the bleach toilet bowl cleaner that I was cleaning my tub with. By the way, let me explain that. So I was out of my Kaboom spray, so I was using toilet bowl cleaner. So anyways, it did the job, but I was able to get most of the stain out with that. So I don't want to put the candles directly onto the tub because if they get wet, it could damage them. They are battery powered. So I just put a towel down between the tub and the riser. But moving on to our Kroger haul, like I said, they were having a mega event. So I mostly shopped that along with a few things that we needed. So these cereals were part of the mega event. They were $1.99 a box. So I got a Cookie Crisp and a box of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my favorite cereal and I haven't had it in a while, so I got some of that. I went ahead and got a box of these Kroger brand of Pop-Tarts. And then also these pizzas, they were on sale 4 for $5. I figured that would be a little convenient lunch to have in the freezer. I did get some roast beef, and I also picked up a bag of some Arby's fries and some onion rolls because I've really been wanting some Arby's. So I'm going to do some homemade Arby's one night. I got some strawberries. We got another box of tea. We were completely out of that. I also needed some more laundry sanitizer, and this was part of the mega event. So I grabbed some of that. I got my usual 3 gallons of milk. I also picked up some chocolate chip waffles. I figured the kids would enjoy that. And also these Simply Cheetos were part of the mega event. So I got some of those. I got some Arby's sauce, and lastly some ranch. So really quickly, I am going to share my weekly meal plan with you guys. We already have a lot of things on hand. We have plenty of produce, plenty of fruit. So really didn't need a whole lot this week, but that is my meal plan for the week. I'm going to get my canisters refilled. Here on my counter, I keep tea bags, I keep our sugar, and I also keep flour, but our tea and our sugar was completely empty, so I'm going to get those refilled really quick. So I just had one more room that I really wanted to go ahead and get taken care of today because I had been putting it off and it's been bugging me. It's really just cluttered. I can't stand to even come in here. I've got so many of my power tools out just sitting by the back door. We've got some beach toys that need to go in the shed. I had picked those up at Target recently and we are going to be taking them with us on vacation. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and stick them in the shed and we'll just grab them before we head out. I also have some extension cords and beach chairs, just all kind of randomness here. This is definitely like my catch-all space of the house. It's just where I throw everything to get it out of sight. It's not really a place that we can see unless you walk in here. So also the floor in here is pretty grungy because this is where Ellie comes in at night. She does sleep in here and she also has her meals in here. So the floor and the wall was pretty grungy. I'm going to take some Method Anti-Bac and spray it down before I mop just so it can loosen everything up. And yeah, that is all for my cleaning today. I was so exhausted by the time I finished, but it felt so nice having a clean, fresh house. I love when my house gets reset like this because it's so much easier to maintain and it just makes the week go so much smoother. By the way, if you didn't know, Sprayway Glass Cleaner does a really good job at shining up your washer and dryer. I just randomly decided to try it and it worked really good. So I also have all of these clothespins sitting here on my shelf, and I had picked up these jars recently from TJ Maxx. So I'm going to throw those clothespins that are sitting on the shelf in that jar. And that way when I go out to my clothesline, I can just grab the jar are. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Remember to leave a butterfly emoji down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.
Sunlight, sunlight, is it in the way you're moving? What's heaven like when you're